Hi, the Crown Victory. That's the way you start a video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Pete Dohan here. Stay tuned for another ball review. Today we're going to look at a new release by Brunswick. The Crown Victory just came out on April 17th. Now this ball is going to be on the bottom of my arsenal, very low, so it's going to fit below the Darkside. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch that one once we are done. Before we get into this though, make sure you do that thing, hit that subscribe button so you know my content hits the internet. I want to take time to thank Pinchasers Veterans for allowing me to come out here, film my videos, do my coaching. They're a great partner of mine and I really appreciate them. Thank you very much. All right, we're here early. Well, fresher house shot. I did just do the Darkside video, so the lanes are in transition and this is where I'm going to use this ball. So let's dive into see what the ball looks like. All right, there's the core. There's the numbers, all right, and there's the cover, HK22. It is a hybrid cover, so the Darkside doesn't have the HK22. This one does, but with that lower differential, and from what they're saying, this ball might resemble a hockey stick, where the Darkside looked a little more continuous. But in this video, we're going to compare both of them, so stay tuned. All right, that was a very good shot. All right, so I'm standing 12, I'm standing 17, right around second arrow. Like I said, lanes are in transition. I don't want to get it too far in the dry and make this ball snap too hard. Nice. This ball, now, guys, I know I don't want to say this about a ball, but this ball is phenomenal. I have not touched the cover. I laid it, as you can see by the finish, that's right there. It does have the compound on it, but from the way the ball is shaping, I really can't tell. It's blending the wet dry. It's not really wiggling down lane to confuse my eyes where I feel like I have to change the surface. But let's just throw more shots and see what I get. All right, so I'm not gonna move there. We're staying in the same spot. We're staying 17, right around second arrow, down and in. And there it is. All right, we're already there. 3 shots into this video and the ball is already coming off the spot a little bit harder than I want. Now, this ball is gonna be below the Darkside, which we're gonna feature in a minute. But before we do that, here's the layout that I put on this ball, 70 by 4 by 25, dual angle layout. It has the same layout that's on the Darkside. So it's a really good test to see which ball makes what shape. Like I said, I need to change the cover. I really like how it's blending the wet dry, and it's a little fresher, so it is going to be a little sharper than I want. All right, so now we're going to move over to 20. All right, we're about right in between second and third arrow, right 11, 12 at the arrows, kind of like the last one. Just like that. Sorry guys, this one, and I don't say much. And I know we're supposed to hype up the balls, but this one is really good. I really like the Darkside. I like how it gives me a little earlier motion and that continuous motion. I like how this one is going to give me a little more length, not by much, a little more length, but it's a little bit quicker off the dry, where the Darkside is going to be a little more continuous. All right, well, we're going to test the limits here. We're going to keep moving. So, all right, now we're going to move over to 22, and we'll throw more 12, 13 at the arrows. What's not to like? Okay, guys, from a guy that has a lower rev rate, really when we get into this kind of area, we want to throw it left to right. We really want to trust the ball that it's going to go through the oil, and get through the through the lane, mid lane, and actually come off the dry in a manner that our eyes can really trust it, that we're going to throw it right. And these last 2 balls, the Darkside and this Crown Victory, I can do that. I can trust it. I can just let my arm be nice and relaxed and throw it to that spot and know that it's going to come off that spot the same way each time. All right, so we're going to still keep moving. So 25, we're at 27 now, more close to the third arrow. Let's see what this baby's got. Dude, what's not to like? I mean, sorry, it's just nuts. I mean, for this 42-foot gateway arch house shot, I have like, let me see how many games on it. We're in game 6 now on this lane because I did some videoing. I did the Darkside video. So it's in a transition, but I mean, from what I'm seeing, it's just, I'm able to trust this ball and throw it the way I want it. All right, one more shot and we'll throw the Darkside to compare the two to see if you want to add one or both to your arsenal. All right, same thing, same spot, 25, gonna throw it to the right. Digging it. Got that one farther right down lane into more dry, and instead of it being a hockey stick, it kind of just blended it. So that was like the perfect angle from A to B in order for it to get to be more rolly and more continuous, I should say, not rolly, more continuous, instead of it being really sharp, where the one before was really sharp. All right, I'm gonna throw the Darkside a couple times in there, and I can show you the difference. All right, same spot, 25. Throw it out there. This one should be earlier, a little bit more continuous. Where that one, I mean, even though the last shot was more continuous, this one, it should be earlier, a little slower, but we'll see. Oh, that's left. That was left. Look at that carry, baby. Carrying 2 bins, carrying 2s. Now with these layouts and the ball surfaces, you can see I'm trying to keep my angles a lot steeper. Something that I really need to work on in my game in order to get better at it, to repeat better shots. Because I don't trust it throwing it left to right. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna move up a little bit. That was a little firm. I really need to get it to the right. Like that. Got it to the right, very steep. Instead of it coming off there a lot harder than the Crown Victory did, it was really slow, kind of labored. All right, so one more shot. We're gonna move a couple more though, because this ball's a little bit earlier. So we're gonna stand 27. And throw it more like 13, 14 at the arrows. Not get it too far to the right though. Oh, that's a bad one. But like that. Like that. Okay, so I moved more, got a little bit more oil, and it was a little bit quicker down lane. All right, I'm gonna throw the Crown Victory a couple more times. Because we're gonna move left, we gotta test it, maybe even get in front of the ball return. All right, so now I'm gonna stand 30. That's where I finished the Darkside video. So let's see what this ball can do. What's not to like about that shit? Banking it, baby. We're banking it. All right, this is what people want to see. 20, 30. All right, we're 37. Super nosebleeds. Come on, baby. This guy, give me some likes. That's a little too deep. Ball, I finally got to a spot where I moved left enough where I didn't throw it far enough right and it kind of wiggled a little bit, but still struck. Really liking this one. Colors look good. This black, blue and black. All right. All right, I'm way over here. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Guys thinking that I always play up 10 and 12. Moving left, suckers. All right, one more shot and we'll wrap this up. I think I tested it enough. All right, we're gonna stand, last shot, we're gonna stand 22, throw around 12, 13 at the arrow. Well, yeah, and get it out a little bit, just so it shapes. Oh, that's left. That was a bad one. So used to throwing it left to right that I gotta get my arm in a little bit better. Now you can see from these shots, carry down's getting there, ball's getting a little wiggly now. So we're gonna move more right again. Last shot here. Standing 22. Let me throw a good one. Wrap this sucker up. There we go. Just like that. All right, guys, that's my ball review on the brand new release by Brunswick, the Crown Victory. Make sure you do that thing. Head to their local pro shop. Pick yours up today. If you like what you see with this one, maybe this is the one you want to add to your bag. Make sure you do that thing though. Hit that subscribe button so you know my content hits the internet. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.